afternoon, my friends, and welcome back. Cumberland Outdoorsman out here in the woods setting up an area for deer to come visit. Okay, what I've got here is a vine hanging from a tree limb. I've got this vine that's actually hanging from a piece of cord that I tied to that tree limb there, and I took the old one off because it was there last year, and deer have been coming through here on a regular basis. This is kind of a saddle right up here, and then the ridge drops off on both sides like this, and there's a draw, big major draw coming out on that side right there. And last year, from my blind over here, I harvested a few deer, and if you watch my channel, you can see those videos where I harvested a doe and then a nice buck later on. Well, in order to know which deer are visiting these sites like this that you can set up on your own, you need to have a trail camera. Now, for years, I've been using GardePro products, and this is one of their older cameras. This is one that my wife bought me, probably 4 years ago, and I gotta say, I was really impressed with the quality that I got from this camera. And it's still working. You know, it's been out here in the wind, the rain, the cold, the snow and ice, the heat, the sun beating down on it, and it holds up perfectly. You know, it's still fully operational. So I'm going to set this up in a different location, but just recently GardePro contacted me and wanted me to feature their newest camera. So knowing that GardePro has served me quite well over the last few years, I decided to go with their X60P Max model. And I've got it right here, folks. They sent me the camera, an extra lithium-ion battery pack. That's one of the features I'll be talking about. And also a solar charging panel. Okay, so the days of having to put AA batteries in your camera and worrying about them going dead while the camera's in use, that's over with. Okay, let me go ahead and pan down here and show you this little camera and why I'm so excited to use it this year. On opening this box, I'll have to confess I've already opened it, but this is the way it comes packaged. Okay, as you can see, it's a neat little package. Comes with the strap to attach it to the tree or wherever you want to attach it. Of course, the camera itself, and the antenna and a charging cable, which I've already charged the battery. I'll have to confess that. Now, upon opening this camera here, you can see that the ion battery pack is right here, located on the side, and it's easy to swap it out. Just take that out, and then you can install the new one if need be, right there. This is normally where the batteries were located in older models, but being that we have a rechargeable battery here and also this solar panel, we won't have to worry about the battery going dead while it's out here all season long. Okay, let me go ahead and close this. So just to give you some information on the GardePro X60P Max, I thought I'd give you some technical data and also a list of some of the main features that are included with this camera. It says here the GardePro X60P series cameras are the new generation of 4G LTE cellular trail cameras. These cameras have a built-in cellular module, and that allows you to remotely connect and operate the camera through a dedicated app, the GardePro mobile app. These cameras will send pictures to your cell phone according to the transfer schedule specified in the app. These cameras also feature the all-new, innovative, and ultra-clear imaging technology. And I'll tell you, if it's any better than this older model, it's got to be good, folks, because this model has served me so well. It's provided very crisp, very clear, and highly defined photos and videos. So if the new one's any better, then I don't know how it'll get any better, but it's got to be really good, you know. We'll find out, I guess. Now, it's quickly activated by use of the app. I used Google Play. I just went to my phone here, opened it up, and right there is the Google Play app. And you can get on that and activate the phone that way. Just make sure you hang on to your instruction manual, because that'll take you through the whole process. Now, it also offers an affordable and flexible data plan. Very inexpensive, and I think the first month or so it's free. No other trail cameras have that plan. It offers a lithium-ion rechargeable battery, so no more AA batteries that you have to worry about. And you can program your camera by use of the app, okay? Sends pictures to your cell phone. It sends high-quality pictures, 40 MP still photos, 1296p 20 frames per second, or 1080 at 30 frames per second, and H264 videos and clips with audio. Okay, it has clear night vision, easy to use program with well-designed operation buttons, built-in 2.4-inch screen that's color, by the way, color screen, easy to program and review pictures and videos on the screen of the camera. It has 3 working modes: motion detection, time-lapse, and hybrid. It has a fast trigger time, approximately 0.1 to 0.5 seconds. The info strip on each capture: data, time, temperature, and moon phase. Okay. Operation hours, loop recording, time-lapse, and password protected. It's built for any climate, and you know, it'll operate, I can attest to that, it'll operate in sub-freezing temperatures or when it gets sweltering hot, and anywhere in between. And they're waterproof. You don't have to worry about them leaking. And I'll tell you what, they're a really good little camera, and I can't recommend any other camera more highly than GardePro. This camera has already been activated, and in order to do so, make sure you keep up with your instruction manual, because you'll have to format the SD card, which, by the way, already comes pre-installed on this camera. Okay, as you can see on the side, there's your SD card, and here's a USB attachment where you can hook up your USB cable on the bottom. And to turn it on, you just hit this switch right here, and it gives you a nice screen here where you can hit the menu button, and you can scroll up or down, whatever you need to do. You can go to your activation code. You can go to the mode here. You want hybrid, motion detection. Let's go with motion detection, okay? And then hit OK to confirm. And then menu to go back, okay? Hit the menu button again, and you're right back in, and you can scroll down wherever you need to go. And you can go to video quality, for example, hit the OK button. I've got it set up on HD 1080p. You can go to HD 1296p or HD 720p. We'll leave it on 1080p. So we'll hit OK to confirm. Video length, all this is in good shape. Video sound, you can turn the sound on or off. We'll leave it on. Hit OK to confirm. Menu. And then You know, you can turn on the side motion sensors, which I have already. Time zone, date and time. That's how you set your date and your time so that you'll know when the photo or video was taken. One thing that you'll have to do here is format the SD card when you set up the camera, okay? We'll hit exit to get out of it for right now. Now I'm going to go ahead and get this camera set up, but before I do, I wanted to show you the solar panel that comes with this trail camera. And I'm going to pan down here and show you what comes in the box and how to set it up. Now, to be honest with you, I've already had these packages open and checked them out, but this is the way it comes packaged. As you can see, it comes with a cable here, and it has an attachment right here that plugs into your camera. And then here you've got a base, and then the screw here, the set screw. Just go ahead and put your set screw over this mounting bracket and screw it into place here. Make sure you don't cross thread it. And then attach to the rear of the solar panel and get it tightened down. And that will move for you however you need to get it set up where you'll get maximum sunlight exposure to the solar panel. Okay? Now, once you get this nut right here tightened down, you'll notice that the swivel here has a little bit of resistance. Make sure everything stays tight. That way you can position it the way you want to so that the solar panel gets maximum sunlight for the most amount of hours per day. Okay? Now, if you don't want to screw the base to the tree because you're afraid that it might damage the tree, you can attach it with a bungee cord or even 550 cordage, you know, something that you can tie around the tree to hold it in place. And it gives you plenty of cable here so that you can position it however you want to in relation to your camera. So without further ado, let me go ahead and get this camera set up and I'll show you what it looks like, and hopefully we can capture some images. And now I'm going to go ahead and get this camera set up, but before I do, I wanted to show you the solar panel that comes with this trail camera. And I'm going to pan down here and show you what comes in the box and how to set it up. Now, to be honest with you, I've already had these packages open and checked them out, but this is the way it comes packaged. As you can see, it comes with a cable here, and it has an attachment right here that plugs into your camera. And then here you've got a base, and then the screw here, the set screw. Just go ahead and put your set screw over this mounting bracket and screw it into place here. Make sure you don't cross thread it. And then attach to the rear of the solar panel and get it tightened down. And that will move for you however you need to get it set up where you'll get maximum sunlight exposure to the solar panel. Okay? Now, once you get this all tightened down, you'll notice that this swivel has some resistance. Now, once you get this nut right here tightened down, you'll notice that the swivel here has a little bit of resistance. Make sure everything stays tight. That way you can position it the way you want to so that the solar panel gets maximum sunlight for the most amount of hours per day. Okay? Now, if you don't want to screw the base to the tree because you're afraid that it might damage the tree, you can attach it with a bungee cord or even 550 cordage, you know, something that you can tie around the tree to hold it in place. And it gives you plenty of cable here so that you can position it however you want to in relation to your camera. So without further ado, let me go ahead and get this camera set up and I'll show you what it looks like, and hopefully we can capture some images. And in the second part of this video, I'll share some of those images with you. Well folks, I've got this hanging vine in position here, as you can see, hanging from that tree limb right there. And it's already starting to put out some of this liquid. This is freshly cut. It's kind of a gel-like substance that leaks out of it, out of a fresh vine. Make sure you get a good fresh one. And then I've opened the ground here because I know these deer, they come off that ridge right over there, come right through there, come down this path, and then they hook right here and head back that way. They're not going to go through that deep gully most of the time. I've observed them coming around here. Sometimes they come through here, but more often they come right in here, okay? And they're headed in that direction. That's how they get from one ridge to another ridge. Now, we'll go ahead and leave that alone. And in terms of my trail camera there, you can see I've got everything in position. Got the camera in place with the antenna, and I've got the solar panel put up right there to get maximum sunlight. It plugs in on the bottom right here. Make sure you get it plugged in good and tight. And I put some of this foliage up here to kind of help break the outline, you know, to make it less conspicuous, so to speak, and to kind of help hide it a little bit, both from wildlife and would-be thieves. Somebody will steal that if they can. Now, however, it does have a padlock attachment right here to keep from opening it up. But all you have to do if you want to swap out the battery is just take it loose right there and then put your new one in. And all we need to do today is turn it on. There you can see the screen came on. Preparing for motion detection, 25 seconds. Okay, go ahead and get it locked back in place. And now we're ready to rock. That camera should capture anything coming through here. Well, my friends, now that we got everything in place, I got the camera set up and my natural deer attractant, hopefully we can get some good images and some good videos. So now we just need to get out of the area and let nature take its course and follow along as it normally would. I'm really excited because, you know, quite often you don't know from one season to the next what's going to show up. But trail cameras will give you an edge on that because at least you know what's running around in your neck of the woods. And if it's a nice buck, then that really will boost your confidence and hopefully get you excited to go out and go hunting. So thanks a lot. This will be part one. Part two's coming up.